Bitcoin is a flight to safety. Hi everyone, you're watching Story About Dan. In this video I want to share with you my thoughts and opinion of why I think Bitcoin is a flight to safety from inflation and how it can help us have a better future. And as always, quick disclaimer, I'm not an experienced investor or crypto expert. I'm also not an early Bitcoin investor, and none of this is investment advice. So with that being said, let's go. Before we get into what Bitcoin is, let's figure out what our problem is. And our problem is inflation. I'm not gonna go into official terms in this video. I'll try to explain everything very simply. Have you noticed rising prices for groceries or other goods? You used to pay $2.65 for milk and now you pay over $3. That's inflation. Inflation is a silent thief. So what causes inflation? And the answer is money printing. The US dollar or any fiat currency is backed up by gold. Well, at least it was like that. Not anymore. The dollar is just a paper that you can print, and this is exactly what government does. They print trillions of dollars, and what it does? It creates inflation. The more money they print, the more value of the dollar goes down. Since there are more dollars that are worth less, prices are going up for everything. $10 in 2008, now in 2021 is worth around $6.70. All because they keep printing money and devalue the dollar. Officially right now inflation in the US is 6.2%. But if you compare prices of goods of 10 years ago and now, the actual inflation rate is closer to 14%. And that's insane. So let's say you have $10,000 cash or in your bank account and inflation, as officials say, 6.2%. By the year of 2030, your $10,000 will be worth around $5,400. Unbelievable! It's almost 50% of your money eaten up by inflation in only 10 years. And it's inevitable. Money printing will continue and the fiat currency is going to lose its value more and more. So what's the way out of this crisis? Well, hopefully the government will find a smart transitory way to deflate dollar, which is stop money printing gradually, which is highly unlikely. We need something deflationary, and I think we have it. Bitcoin. Most of the people heard of Bitcoin. Some people are afraid of it, some people are thinking it's a bubble or a pyramid scheme, and others just don't understand enough to invest in it. So what Bitcoin is? In simple words, it's a digital currency that is not controlled by anyone or backed up by government. It only relies on the software that is running on the devices of its users. It's really hard to explain what Bitcoin is, so I'll just say it this way. Bitcoin is a bank that has only 22 million cells, meaning 22 million coins. Why only 22 million coins? When Bitcoin was created in 2008, it was programmed to be able to mine only 22 million coins and no more can be ever mined. Why is it important? While they keep printing money and devalue the dollar, you can't make any more Bitcoins. The more money they print, the more money goes into Bitcoin. In professional terms, Bitcoin is a hedge to inflation. In reality, so many Bitcoins have been lost and are getting lost every day. By calculation of James from Invest Answers, there will be only 14 million Bitcoins in circulation and this number will go down with time, which is a good thing. The more money people put into Bitcoin, the more its value goes up since there is a limited number of coins. Why would people want to put their money into Bitcoin? Well, why would they want to put their money into bank? Average bank gives you 0.01% return a year for the money you deposited. Return on Bitcoin for the last 5 years was over 5,000%. It's programmed to only go up. The more coins lost and the more money invested, the higher it goes. Here are a few examples that I saw only this year. Inflation in Turkey is over 54%. Can you imagine waking up one morning and everything you have is worth 50% less? It's truly sad because the president of Turkey actually tried to ban Bitcoin. Meanwhile, on the other side of the planet, President of El Salvador, Nayib Bukele, has invested the National Reserve of El Salvador into Bitcoin. You would say this is freaking insane, but it's increased 30% since invested. Another example, US troops leave Afghanistan, the Taliban is taking over. People are flooding into banks to get their cash out, but they can't. Banks are closed and controlled by the Taliban. Many people lost everything. Guess what would happen if their money were in a place where no one can control or take over? In Bitcoin. they wouldn't have to worry about their money at all. Yes, Bitcoin is super volatile. It's actually crazy volatile. Today it can be 56K and tomorrow it can go down to 47K. And this is scary. But don't look at it as a short-term investment. Look at this as for the long term. With years it'll be less volatile and it should go only up. If you invested $100 into Bitcoin 10 years ago, you would have made around $1,130,000 today. And if you didn't, your $100 is worth around $80 today, and even less in the next 10 years. This is insane. And I'm not trying to make a point that you will get ultra rich by investing into Bitcoin today. All I'm saying is the dollar goes down, and if you want to save your money, the safest place to be is in Bitcoin. Cathie Wood, a very smart and successful CEO of ARK Invest, sees Bitcoin reaching $500,000 a coin by 2025. You would say insane, no freaking way, but she sees how many companies all over the world are investing into Bitcoin. A Canadian pension fund is about to start buying Bitcoin for their customers. Institutions all over the world are buying Bitcoin because they see huge potential. It's deflationary, it's beautiful, and will help us in the future. I personally don't think people will use it as a currency, but I believe people will store their money in it like it's a bank. When the internet was first invented, people didn't understand it. Some people made fun of it, but there were those smart people like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, and others who saw the value in it and saw the future. Now all of them are the richest people in the world. Something similar we can see today in the crypto world. People don't understand it, some people are even scared of it, people making fun of it, but then there are those who see the value, see the future, using the opportunity and getting rich. Well, this was a very long subject and it's really tough to put in one video. I can talk about this forever, but I hope you get the main point of why Bitcoin is a flight to safety. Form a conclusion and do whatever you feel to do. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.